Hello, gents. You know, when I'm out hiking, one of the best things to bring along for food is an MRE, a meal ready to eat. You know, I've had a lot of MREs in my day, hundreds of them, mostly while I was on deployment in the Army. But I had a few even before I was in the Army. Back in 1997, when I was in high school, I talked to my recruiter and I asked him about MREs. He gave me 3 or 4 of them, and he said, I hope you enjoy these because you're going to eat a lot of them when you're a soldier. So I tried those out, but I ended up saving one of them. This particular one I've had saved in a box for 20 years now. I'm going to go ahead and eat it today. If you're not familiar with MREs, I'll show you what they're all about. This particular one is called Country Captain Chicken, whatever that is. Now, at the time that I joined the Army, they were just switching over to these new improved MREs. Prior to this, they came in a dark brown wrapper. They just had switched over to these light brown ones with supposedly improved menus. Every MRE has an accessory pack with salt and pepper, gum, matches, Tabasco sauce. Here's your heater. More on that later. Some M&Ms. These M&Ms I can see are opened on the side and they're quite stale. They still taste like M&Ms. Here's our main course, the Country Captain Chicken. Noodles in butter flavored sauce. Some crackers. Some cappuccino, a toaster pastry, isn't that lucky? Some cheese spread, and a brown plastic spoon. Let's start with the crackers and cheese. Now this cheese says need before opening, so don't open it unless you really need it. Crackers are mostly intact. You want to put your cheese spread right on there and enjoy a delightful cheesy snack. Now some of these came with jalapeno cheese. That was better. This is just regular cheese. Some came with peanut butter, some came with jelly. I think the peanut butter was actually my favorite. Yep, still tastes the same. Now rumor has it that this cheese spread will stop you up real good. I've eaten a lot of it and I can confirm that rumor. Let's just say in the heat of battle, if you've been eating these, you're not going to need to go take a Duke. Let's move into our main course, the Country Captain Chicken. So Country Captain Chicken looks like tomato sauce with some kind of vegetables and such. And there will be some chicken in here. I can feel it. There's like a chicken breast or something. Oh yeah, I remember this one now. A little bit of a curry flavor to it. Yeah, good stuff. Not really. There's your chicken breast poking out there. I'll shake some of this extra sauce off. There's my chicken. You know, for as old as it is, it ain't half bad. Now at this point, you might be saying to yourself, hey, why didn't you use the heater? There's a good reason for that. You have the option of placing your meal in here and heating it up, or using the heater for a much better purpose. Stick the meal in there, fill it up to these lines where it says do not overfill. Then you fold the top down, you stick it back in the cardboard box it came out of, you lay it up against a rock or something, and in about 10 minutes your meal's going to be nice and hot. How does it work? Inside the heater there's this little pouch with individual cells of magnesium powder mixed with some iron powder and a little bit of salt. When you add the water, it creates a reaction which causes it to just start heating up. More on this in a minute. How about these noodles in buttered flavor sauce? There are the noodles. They're not good, in case you're wondering. I don't think these even would have been good 20 years ago. They're certainly not good today. Very rubbery. They've all kind of congealed into one big noodle. It's kind of impossible to tell where one noodle starts or the next one stops. Pretty gross. Let's try out the toaster pastry next. Looks like a very plain Pop-Tart. I guess it's kind of a cinnamon apple one. Now, I'm not interested in this mocha cappuccino, but sometimes you'd get a chocolate powder mix, orange powder, cherry powder, some kind of drink powder that you could stick in your canteen or your bottle of water. I mentioned there was a better use for a heater than heating your food. What you want to do is cut open the top of the heater so that you can get to the powder inside. I'm going to dump all of the powder back into my box here. Then I'm going to use this box to pour it back into my soda bottle. Now, with all those metal shavings down in the bottom of my soda bottle, I'm going to add just a few ounces of water. It's going to heat up really fast. With the cap on, obviously we're going to have an explosion. One thing you can do before putting the water into your soda bottle is you can take the Tabasco sauce out of your accessory packet. You can dump that in too. That way you're creating a CS grenade. Basically, when it goes off, you're going to get Tabasco in the eyes of everybody, and they're all going to be pissed. It's like pepper spray. Unfortunately, this old Tabasco out of my accessory pouch, it's all dried up. There's no way I can do that today. So I'll go ahead and add a little water, put the cap on, and we'll watch the boom. See the water boiling in there? Building up pressure. Starting to swell now. Starting to swell now. And that's how you make a bomb using your MRE heater. Hope you've enjoyed this little lesson on MREs today. Hopefully this has been beneficial to you. Hopefully you've learned something. Yeah, I'll see you soon, gents. It took me several minutes, but I found the Pepsi bottle. Check it out.